Let's start this show.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bo, Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Smooth. Welcome to Sports Spot. I am Smooth with the 5 O's, and this is my guy Bo next to me.
You know.
And Bo knew how to get here today. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
So Bo knew
That's
something.
right.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That's right.
But this is your show, Sports Spot, with your all sports talk in one spot. Sorry about that, y'all. We've been laughing since we've been here, so I got to kind of get it back together.
Yeah, we got to regroup.
Regroup it just a little bit.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
bit, you know.
But it's been a minute. We hope y'all tune in. Sorry we've been on
Yeah.
a delay. Things been happening out here in the Midwest, so that's been keeping us from getting to what we need to get to.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think it was the
sir.
Super Bowl's fault. That's what we stopped for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Took a break
Yeah.
and then the weather just said,
Yeah, the weather.
Boy, just kind of
The
tore us
following
up.
week,
Yeah,
yeah.
tore us up. But we glad y'all here with us. We want to give a shout out to Sub-Zero Ice Cream, 47 South Illinois Street. It's one of our sponsors who looks out for us. We really appreciate Big E, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for looking out. And we got to try to squeeze a lot in today. You know what I'm saying? We've been off, so we got to kind of pick up from where we left off at back in February, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And bring it all back down real
A
quick.
month's worth in a
month's
little
worth.
short time.
Yeah, because
Okay.
a lot's been going on.
Yeah, it
Going
has.
on.
It has.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
definitely want to start off
Yeah.
about the Super Bowl. Though.
Oh man, I thought the Super Bowl was phenomenal.
Phenomenal,
Man.
yes, I
it
like
was. It was great. You
Yeah.
know. And here's the thing. Did you know that Jalen Hurts, since he was a freshman at Alabama, all the way to now, he's been in 9 years. He's been through 10 OCs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And for him to get to this point to where he's a Super Bowl
Bowl champion,
you know,
yes.
he's put in the work. And it's still a whole lot of criticism out there
And that's what I
about
was
him.
getting ready to say. I don't understand where the criticism come from. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because he's been a good player no matter where he was
Where
at.
he's gone.
When he was in Alabama and Saban, dogged him out
Yeah.
and put that boy in front of him, Tugaloa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was no loyalty there, you know what I'm saying? No
Right.
love.
Right.
People always want to talk about players being loyal to the teams and all this stuff.
Yeah, but where's the coaching?
Where's the
Yeah.
loyalty at to the players?
Yes.
Because that was just wrong. But then he went to Oklahoma and still did good.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's another OC,
exactly.
you know, in the 2 years that he was there.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
to look at him now, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL and doing the things that he's doing, he's had a winning season every year that he's been quarterback.
Right.
So why give him the criticism?
See, I'm going to just keep it real. It's still that myth that brothers can't compete as
Yeah.
far as, you
Yeah.
know, the knowledge of the game.
Well, it's not a
And-
myth no more. They just,
No.
They want to keep it kind of floating in the
Right,
air a little bit.
right. So, you know, that's what that is.
Yeah.
You know,
But he proved them wrong. You know what I'm saying?
and
Now,
it's going to be a lot more black quarterbacks who's going to prove them wrong.
Hey, Shador about to do it, though.
Ooh, yes.
He has had several different
Absolutely.
offensive coordinaters.
From Jackson
so he
State.
done worked with
Yeah.
several different systems
Yeah,
to play in.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? These guys who are used to just
Did you
one
see his
system.
interview the other day?
Which one?
He interviewed in front of a group of reporters, and man, he just laid it out there as a man. You know, I can do this. You know, basically he says I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I know football. Basically, he says y'all can come after me all y'all want, but
Oh yeah.
I can play this
in
game.
the, in the right,
you know?
with a good line in front of him, he's gonna be elite. Just like Jaden Daniels was. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He's gonna be elite.
He had a good line.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Because you got to think about it. Some of the teams that he's played on, he really didn't have a whole lot. You know what I'm
No.
saying, to work with. You know, he had
No.
a couple of guys here and there.
He did.
but he made it work.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When
And,
Colorado didn't have a good line or none of that stuff, they were still making it work.
What's
So-
what's the two boys from Colorado? Joe Horn Jr. and
Oh,
what's
Joe
the other
Horn
one?
is a beast,
What's the
son.
other one? I can't think of his name.
I know it starts with
In the
a W or
combines,
something like that.
yeah, in the
Western or something
combines,
like
I
that,
can't
yeah.
think of their name.
But they snubbed like 4 of the other good players though.
Absolutely.
Three of the receivers.
That tight end.
No, two receivers. Was it the tight end? No, it was a lineman. I think it was a defensive lineman. And Shiloh. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't understand why
Man,
they because they
they-
got some guys there. I was looking at. I'm like, hold on, you ain't done
Nothing. I've been watching the
So how they
combine.
didn't get an invite to the combine? You got some tight ends out there, man. I was looking.
Right.
They said that a couple of the dudes I was watching, dudes ain't had over 4 catches, 2 or 3 catches
Right.
since 2 years ago, 2023,
Yeah.
2022.
The-
Why they at the combine? Your best year
Yeah.
was 2 years
the,
ago.
The only tight end in the combine that I'd say should be there is that Kaiser from Notre Dame.
Him, it was
Yeah.
another one that had some good numbers
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? But it was something that I was like, how these dudes get snubbed and not invited to the combine
Well,
when
you
y'all got some of
know.
these dudes that
Come
don't
on,
even.
let's keep
I
it
mean,
real.
Come on.
Let's keep it real,
Nobody
okay?
even know who they are.
Right. Let's
They-
keep it
They
real.
wouldn't even get no NIL money.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So how you going to invite these
Yeah.
guys who ain't even some nobody? They probably
Right.
they gonna be 4th round picks, 5th round picks.
Absolutely.
I didn't
Absolutely.
understand that right there.
But yeah,
so,
the Super
but it's
Bowl,
cool.
the Super Bowl was great. I loved every minute. I loved the whooping they put
Oh yeah. That was
on Mahomes
domination.
and them. Yeah,
Domination.
straight domination. you know?
Defensive domination. at that, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And that's the thing
And
about
the-
like I
and
tell
the
people
front
all the time.
four.
Well, what have I
They
always
only
said?
had 4 on the line.
What have I always said? If you have a dominant defensive line who can control the line of scrimmage, you're going to win. You're
Absolutely.
going to be a good team. It's going to be hard to beat because now your defense, your corners, your linebackers, they play in the passing lanes now.
Absolutely.
They had a free, easy game.
Boy, them brothers was.
Boy.
Them brothers.
Man.
Hey, them brothers was.
Put them ears back, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Patrick Mahomes ain't never had a beating like that.
Sure ain't, man. He's probably still licking his wounds.
Oh yeah. Jason
Yeah.
Kelsey was sitting there looking like he was looking all
yeah.
pitiful,
What he
man.
had? 2 catches?
Man.
Yeah, for what?
But
28
no-
yards or
but
something
no
like
holes
that.
for him to get the
No.
ball. They had everything
Man.
covered. Everything. So
Man.
yeah, that was
They-
that was
Man.
what I want to say, the get back rematch of
From 23.
now that just shows the tale that if they would have had at least a decent running back the first time they played them, they would have beat them. They would have beat them.
Yes.
They would have beat them. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? I mean,
And they were.
and
Kansas
then-
City
but
was
then-
more worried about Saquon than they were.
yeah. And then their defense, had a few players hurt that year they played Kansas City too.
Absolutely.
So, but now they came back with all their players with a dominant running back and lit them boys up, man.
Sure
They
did.
exposed them bad.
Right.
Bad. Sorry, KC. We
Yeah.
still like y'all, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know, here I got to say this one thing to KC. Tell your story walking. It's a done deal.
Done deal, done deal. I'm looking forward to next year, though. But check this out, though. I know you heard about the trade, the Debo Samuel trade.
Oh man, you know I'm a San Francisco 49er man.
You know I got to talk about why I brought it up, too. Yeah, y'all didn't let your boy Debo
Now
go.
look, he was what's the quarterback name? I'm
Brock
lost.
Purdy?
Brock Purdy. He was his go-to guy.
Well, him and Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk, but he was hurt a lot
Yeah, he
this
was hurt
season.
this year, yeah.
You know, but yeah, Debo was his go-to guy, and Brandon. But excuse me, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, now you let him go. Who they got
Hey, man.
at the number 2 spot that should be number 1 now? Because you never heard of anybody else outside of Brandon Ayuk and Debo.
I really feel that they about to do what the Giants did with Saquon. You know what I'm saying? They, Daniel Jones had a decent little year or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they threw him all that money.
And he ain't worth Man, you ain't heard from him since he got traded or whatever.
He probably, I think they get ready to cut him. They ain't said nothing yet. I think they got to wait till a certain time before they cut him. But I think
Right.
they going to cut him, man. They ain't going to keep him. I'm telling you, bro, I've been saying it for so long, man. Brock Purdy is not who y'all think he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice quarterback, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But that elite quarterback that everybody kept, he's
No.
this. No, it was the team that was around him.
Absolutely. Made him
that
look good.
Made him look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
Now he's looking like that fourth round, fifth round pick quarterback that
The
he
last
really,
one.
Yeah, that he really
The last
is.
pick.
Yeah, that's what he's looking like it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and now they took away one of his best weapons.
Right.
Now, what
right.
you gonna replace that with?
Right.
You
Right.
got to make it make sense. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Absolutely.
so McCaffrey really is his best option right now to do anything. So I don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but McCaffrey is gonna be the one to have to carry that weight down. You know what I'm saying? Because Debo used to carry all that weight, but now it's gonna be him
Right.
to carry that weight. You know, so
Right.
it's gonna be interesting to see.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know about what did Gray say? Man, what team was I Gray go to? Man, I got so much of my mind.
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Now,
Washington.
is-
Now, look, you got McLaren. Now you got Debo.
They already had good running backs.
Right.
The
Man,
quarterback
look.
is already nice.
Right.
Eagles,
Look.
they trying to come for you, baby.
trying to come
They trying
for
to
you.
come for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm-
They already
I-
see what
yeah.
it's gonna take to beat y'all. You got to have something more than just
Yeah.
one player to.
Absolutely.
You gotta have an elite team. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, Philly might be able to go undefeated next season.
it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's possible. Miami don't want to see it though.
oh no,
Yeah, they want to keep that record intact.
man,
You know, so
man. but poor Dallas though, they ain't doing. I don't know what they gonna do.
Man.
They just. I really want to see what they gonna do in this.
you know
draft.
what? You know what? Jimmy Jones need to keep his hands out of the cookie jar. Just,
do.
Just let the GM
Yeah.
or do his thing.
Do his
you know.
thing. Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
been totally messing up. I don't understand why they keep letting him do that, but it is what it is. It's his team.
Right. It's his money.
I'm glad to see that the Jets got rid of Brett Favre. I mean, I said Brett Favre.
Aaron
Rodgers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
'Cause
man, I
Aaron
love that
Rodgers,
move.
man. I mean, I like
Look.
Aaron Rodgers, man, but he's done, man.
He's trash.
Yeah.
Like Reggie said.
Man,
Like the
I
troll
heard somebody-
says.
man,
Hot trash.
Hot trash, exactly. I done heard some commentators say, "Oh, he need to go to Pittsburgh. He need to go to the Colts." But I dang near passed out without her. Man, I wanted to reach through the screen.
Yeah, but you know what?
Wake up!
All
Man,
likelihood,
they-
all likelihood,
if
the
Colts
coach would pick him
if
up.
look here. If y'all go grab that man and bring him to Indianapolis, I am going to change teams on y'all.
Yeah.
I love my Colts, but if they go get Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers.
and bring him to
All
Indianapolis,
likelihood they
I
can do
am
it. You
going
know,
to
Colts are
with
susceptible to that.
some dumb stuff.
Yeah.
That's just like Atlanta grabbing Cousins thinking he was really going to do
Right.
something. He started off looking good like he always do.
Right.
Later on in the
Right.
season, what happened?
Yeah.
By mid-season, he was done.
Yeah.
He was done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So why
A
keep
lot of
doing
these
that
guys.
to y'all?
And I'm like this. At a certain point in your career, your game diminish anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so, a quarterback after 35, what are your chances?
Man.
Look at, what's the name that played for
hey,
the
too-
Chargers, and the coach gave him all that money.
Phillip Rivers, but you know,
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers did decent for us. So I'm not gonna knock Rivers. Rivers, he did decent.
He didn't run out of the pocket, man.
He did better than the rest of them, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Then they wouldn't got that dang on boy from the Eagles, that quarterback they had. I could have passed out, man.
Carson Wentz?
Wentz.
Yes. Yeah.
Wentz.
Yeah.
At all people.
And he went.
Right, exactly. I was hoping he was going to go off, but
Right.
he just went all left. To
That's,
us.
and that's why I say
man.
at that level, I mean, at that time in your career, because they all had 12,
Well,
13,
Wentz,
14
no, but
years.
Wentz was a young dude still. You know,
Yeah,
Wentz
but he
still-
was washed up because he got hurt.
so much. Yeah, but he, man.
You know.
Coach, I just need y'all to do something good for us.
Right.
Just do something good. I mean, we like Anthony Richardson. Just do
Oh,
something good to help that young man, or put.
You said Anthony Richardson. I wasn't even gonna go there.
Or put someone. I wouldn't be mad if they go to the draft and get another decent quarterback.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They could.
They could. I mean, but do something
Cam
better
Ward,
than going to
Shedeur.
get a
Cam
Aaron
Ward or
Rodgers.
Shedeur.
They ain't gonna be able to get one of them boys.
They have to trade them,
Man,
the whole.
it's a
They have to give up the whole
Man,
kitchen
the
sink.
whole kitchen sink for
Yeah.
them boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so I wouldn't even mess with
I'm
that.
not feeling Anthony Richardson for the Colts. I am not feeling that guy at all.
It's
I
sad
mean,
to
look,
say.
and he had, he played most of the season this year, right?
For the
this
most
past
part,
season.
yeah.
For the most part. But he still was
Yeah.
the bum status, I mean,
But
it's like he was a lost ball
But
in
like
high
I was
weeds,
telling y'all,
because
it's the behind the scene things that we don't get to see as fans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's that work ethic. It's the determination to learn. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's that.
Hey,
the
what about when he
determination
did
to level
this?
Up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That right there.
You don't do that.
Nah, you can't do that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? You
you
gotta
don't
have
do
that
that.
determination to want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell kids all the time. You have to have that. You gotta love the game, and you gotta have that determination to be the best.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, who wants to be number two? I ain't never seen nobody who enjoyed being number two.
If I'm
You
number
know what
one,
saying?
I want to stay number one.
wanna stay number one.
my whole career.
My whole career. You know, so. But everybody ain't got it like that. Some people just in there for the
Now, if
money.
injuries happen to take over, and I slide down to number two, that's
Yeah.
that's it.
But I'm gonna fight back to try to get back to number one, though.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna just sit back and oh, well.
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. Get out of here. You ain't got that determination. But enough of this football stuff, though. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Football season's over with.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, next fall, whatever. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? I
me
ain't,
too.
as much as I love football, I ain't rushing it, though. You know why?
No.
Because when football season starts, this cold weather starting, we are tired of it
Right.
right now.
Already.
So,
And you know what? Technically, it hasn't been a bad winter, but
ain't. It
only
ain't.
these last few weeks, the month of February.
yeah. But I ain't
But,
trying to. I mean, I'm tired of the cold.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Okay, so
I always say if it's below 50, I'm cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing that we need to step on real quick is we jump to the NBA real quick is the All-Star game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That breaking it up and this team and
Yeah.
it was more commercials than anything.
It
though.
sure was.
I was so mad, man. I said, what is this?
And what does Kevin Hart have to do with the NBA?
Man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, look here.
Come on, speak from the.
It looked like Gary Coleman standing out
Right.
there. He looked like a straight little
But-
kid out there with them,
But here's
man.
the thing. You have all this all-star voting during the
Man.
course of the season, right?
Got all
And then all of a sudden, you're playing 4 teams,
right.
who never even got a vote from the fans,
Exactly.
So you go out and you say, well, hey, we're gonna put together a team here, a team there, team here, team there. The first 2 teams are ballot teams, but the other ones,
It's just
guys,
glad y'all got here.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But-
rookie and second-year player.
But going to 40 though, bro. Like the first team to score is 40 wins.
Right.
Bro, come on, man. That's so easy.
That's like that Ice Cube's league.
Yeah, but that's a little bit
Yeah.
different though because
Yeah.
they battle
Yeah.
on that. They
They battle,
yeah,
but they owe me.
Yeah.
and they battle.
And
They battle like
I
they
like
still
watching
young.
that better than I
Oh
did
yeah,
watching the All-Star
yeah.
game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was trash.
Yeah, it was.
That was definitely
It
some hot
was,
trash right there.
Yeah,
You know,
but,
and I hope they restructure it from that because
They have to.
That was
like you said, it was every commercial break was 5 or 6 commercials before they even got back to the game.
Man.
That's why
I
it
was-
lasted
for
2 hours, 3
I
hours.
was disappointed. I'm sitting
Yeah.
there, man.
But I think
Anthony
they need to
Hobson.
go back
Does
to
Beckham deserve a record
Anthony
break?
Hobson.
Does
Yeah.
Beckham deserve a record-breaking contract? Beckham.
Beckham who?
There's a lot of Beckhams out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you talking about Odell Beckham? Because Odell ain't
Oh.
even in the game no more, is he?
I didn't think so.
Because, I mean, like, who?
I thought he was talking about
Anthony-
David Beckham.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Anthony, you got to be more specific, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did
Please
he
be
even
more
play
specific.
last year?
He played. He was who did he play with last year? He was with shoot. He ain't do nothing
The
though.
Raiders?
No.
No.
Dang, who did he play with last year? He played though, but I can't remember who it was though. Because he really wasn't making no noise. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
right.
saying? Yeah, so
Right.
it really didn't make no difference. But then, you know, they go to the dunk contest and stuff like that. Like, the dunk contest was so boring. I mean, like, y'all couldn't
Hey,
get...
you know what?
All these dudes that be dunking in the game,
Yes.
the dudes that was in the dunk contest was garbage. Y'all let a G League boy come and just dominate y'all.
Absolutely.
I mean, make y'all
Hey,
look bad.
He won it on the first dunk.
Exactly.
He won it over on the first. Got a 50 on the first dunk.
It's-
Got a 50 on every dunk.
He did to Jalen Hurts. He broke the myth of what people be saying.
Right.
White boys
Boys
can't
can't
jump.
jump.
Please, he came in there and
Absolutely.
kicked y'all butt. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Dominated y'all. Like,
He
made y'all
dominated.
look bad.
Yeah. Now you got Ja Morant and Giannis talking about, I'm going to be in the dunk contest next year.
They ain't gonna do
No.
that. Everybody talking to man, they scared of him, man. He didn't.
Who do you think was the best and why? Best what? You got to be more
you
specific.
think was the
Oh,
best?
Dunker?
Dunker. It's him
It
all
was,
day
yeah,
long.
It was
He
Mac McClung.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got Anthony Edwards.
Or are you
I mean, but-
referring to the league?
to the league? But I'm gonna say Anthony
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, is dominant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I would pick anybody, I would like to see Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant.
Right. Right. Right.
Who else? Dang it, who to play for? Levert. You know
Karis LeVert?
Is it Levert or Levert to play for Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Karis
yeah.
LeVert?
Yeah. I
That
would
played
like- I would-
for the
'cause
Pacers?
He's been in it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would like to see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Not the one to play for the Pacers, the one to play for Chicago.
That's the
Levine,
only
Zach
LeVert I
Levine,
know.
Zach
Oh,
Levine,
Zach
that used to
Levine.
play for Chicago. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see Zach. I would like to see Zach Levine get back in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Guys who can really get out there and do that.
But his legs might be old now.
He still be banging on boys. Though.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
he
I'm saying?
does.
But it still put Anthony Edwards out there at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, it's too
Yeah.
many young guys in the league that can really dunk and do. And, man, they ain't even-
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean,
I was thinking today, I was watching the highlights, you know, the NBA highlights, and I was thinking, you know, because I'm almost 68, so I've pretty much done seen everything over going back to Oscar. I remember Oscar playing, you know, so I done pretty much seen everything. And now even some of the dunks, I'll be like, oh, I seen that one before. Oh, I seen that one before, you
yeah.
know. Look at that pass. Oh, I remember when Walt Frazier did that pass, you know,
Man,
and stuff
come
like
on
that,
now,
you
man.
know. So,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know,
yeah.
but for the young guys, you know, it's all new to them. It's relatively new to them, so.
I
yeah.
definitely want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Do something different with that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The All-Star
they have
game-
to.
The All-Star game is getting boring.
Yeah, they have to.
You know. So.
Yeah, yeah, it's been boring the last
So
couple
who
of
you
years.
think about? What you think about the future of the league type of thing? You know, so everybody talking about who's going to be the next future of the league after LeBron.
Oh.
Is it going to be Luka? Is it going to be Anthony Edwards? Is it going to be Ja Morant? Is it
Yeah.
going to be Wemby? You know, what I'm
Right
saying?
now, I think they're leaning towards Wemby.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they was looking at Anthony Edwards. He told him straight up he didn't want it.
Yeah, and Edwards said he didn't want it.
I don't want
yeah,
it. You know what I'm saying? Leave me
yeah.
alone. I don't want it. You know?
It's Wemby.
Ain't nothing I can do
You
for
know?
y'all. I just want to come
Right.
here and play my game.
Play
you know
my
what I'm saying?
game,
Try to
play
win my
ball.
team a championship,
Yes.
and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Leave all that extra nonsense
Yeah.
over there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for
Right.
it. Which I
Right.
ain't mad at him, though. I mean, because you got to think about it. As much as LeBron has done for the league, man,
Right.
people still be trying to talk bad about the man.
Right.
And, you know, bring up stuff and, you know, say little crazy stuff. I mean, down him. You can't compare him to Jordan. They two different players, two different styles
Right.
of players. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so it's like being the face of the league. I mean, it's like it's so much pressure and negativity to come.
Oh,
with it,
yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Let me come in here, have my fun, do my thing, and I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the way I would do it, though. You know what I'm saying? But so I think Wemby will be the one who really like take over. take over the league and start doing the little thing. 'Cause he's nasty. He's nice.
These boys are young, athletic, man, and I see them, man. They jumping out the gym. But my thing is, are some of them too young to be in the league?
I don't. But you really can't say that was a man. I watched some other.
That's my question,
was talking
because,
about that because you can't really say are they too young. You got to think about it. LeBron came straight out of high school. Kevin Garnett came straight out of high school.
Yeah.
Tracy McGrady came straight out of
Kobe.
high school. Kobe came straight out of high school.
Yeah.
Damon Stoudemire came straight out of high school. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys who came straight
Amari
out
Stoudemire.
Amari Stoudemire,
Yeah.
came straight out. These dudes, man, they
But-
showed
but-
that you
but-
can come
but-
out of high school.
but-
Sean Kemp came
Yeah.
straight out of high school.
But they came out, because they were rare commodities. They were a different breed. But a lot of these guys are they're either going to the G League just to qualify for the draft, or going overseas,
But I'ma
and just to make that 19 age, just to get that 19 age
but I'm
under
gonna
the
tell
belt.
you this: I would love to see Carmelo Anthony's son come out of high school and go to the league.
You think he's that tough? I mean,
That boy's
he's
nasty.
good.
That
Yeah,
boy's nasty.
yeah.
His daddy got him nice.
Yes, yes.
His daddy got him nice, bro.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing between his son and LeBron's son.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
Bronny is, whew, you
Little
tearing
brother?
up the.
little brother.
Yeah.
Little brother gonna make
Hey,
big brother
look.
look bad. He making him look bad right now, boy. Cause hey,
Little brother?
Yeah, little
Yeah.
bro is balling, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
he don't back down.
But you know
he
what?
Ain't scared. He takes it to boys.
But Bronny had all the pressure on him.
Yeah, 'cause he's the oldest, yeah.
He's the oldest.
they looking at
he's
him
the
first.
first.
Yeah.
And all the media was like, when he got drafted, it was like, he shouldn't even got drafted. But you see what he's doing in the G League?
Oh yeah, he's clowning.
Oh,
But that's the thing. Now that he's doing good, ain't nobody saying nothing.
they hush mouth.
Hush mouth.
Yeah,
ain't
they
nobody
are.
got nothing to say.
Yeah, they hush mouth.
You know what I'm saying? So but that's the catch-22. That's what LeBron and Anthony Edwards were talking about being the face of the
Right.
league. You know what I'm saying? Regardless
They
of
said Bronny-
what you do,
Bronny
you know what I'm
is
saying?
clowning.
People if you're doing bad, they're gonna talk about you. If you're doing good, they're gonna talk about you and try to find something to make you look bad.
I got to
You know what I'm saying?
I got to give another shot. I got to give a shout out to another G League player, one of my favorite players at North Carolina.
Okay.
Armando Bacot. See what he did last night? 34 and 25 rebounds.
Okay, that's the boy from North Carolina.
North
right?
Carolina.
Yeah, man. I was man. I don't see how he ain't in the league
Right.
now, though. You know
I
what I'm
mean, because they're looking at the youth, and the league is looking at the youth. So if you notice the draft, there were foreign players, and there were youth. 19, and all the foreign players were 19.
19,
So
that's good,
they're looking at youth and long-term potential, whereas this guy was All-American for 4 years, and showed what his worth was.
Exactly.
But he didn't even get drafted. So
Didn't get drafted.
that's one thing I hate about the draft, because they're looking more at youth than they're
Right.
looking at, or youth and potential, than what they could have, the immediate impact.
And that's the thing about being a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? You really got to have your game on point. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
now trying to go into the league, you know what I'm saying? They not
Right.
taking. It's only so many spots in the
Right.
NBA. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the NFL where
Right.
we can pick up this guy, we gonna slide this guy up
Right.
out there. It's not enough spots. So. In the G
Right.
League, it only takes so much, too.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's,
I went to a G League game, the four-way Mad Ants.
did you?
Yes,
Oh,
and
man.
and they were playing the South Bay Lakers, but
Oh,
Bronny
okay.
didn't play.
Ah.
That's why I went.
Right.
Man, I was right from here to the floor, that walk to the floor. Man, I was like, oh, Bronny gonna be playing, Nah.
So you done drove all the way Fort Wayne and get to see Bronny?
No, it was here.
I
It was
here?
at Cambridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was been bad in the mother.
Yeah.
Drove all the way Fort Wayne.
Yeah, it was
Couldn't
here.
see.
So,
Oh man. So yeah, man, we can check this out. I think we covered a lot of things that
yeah,
we
we
missed
still
last
got a little
month.
more
I think the only thing left is that the Devontae Davis fight from last night. You know, so we got to touch on that as soon as we get through with Bo Knows.
Bo knows his story. Back.
Bo knows his story.
Oh, yeah. You see that guy right there in that picture?
Who we got right there, man?
That dude's name is Don Argy Barksdale. Barksdale was an American professional basketball player. He was a pioneer as an African-American basketball player, becoming the first to be named an NCAA All-American. The first to play on the United States men's Olympic basketball team, and the first to play in a National Basketball Association All-Star game. You know, so Don attended nearby Berkeley High, where the basketball coach cut him from the team for 3 straight years because he wanted no more than one black player. In 1948, he was the first African American on the U.S. Olympic basketball team. He joined the team
Bo
in the 1948 Summer
knows
Olympics
his story.
and became the first
Facts.
African American to win an Olympic gold medal in basketball. After college, he played for the Oakland AAU team until the NBA began to integrate. In 1951, he signed a lucrative contract with the Baltimore Bullets, who are the Washington Wizards, by the way, and entered the NBA as a 28-year-old rookie. He would be one of the first African Americans to play in the NBA after Nathaniel Clifton, Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, and Hank Dezono had joined the league in 1950. While with the Bullets, he became the first African American to appear in an NBA All-Star game. Shortly after, in 1953. Shortly afterward, he was traded to the Boston Celtics. 2 years later, his playing career was cut short by ankle injuries. After his basketball career ended, he returned to radio, started his own recording label, and opened up 2 nightclubs in Oakland. In 1983, he launched the Save High School Sports Foundation, which is credited with helping to save Oakland school athletic programs from collapse. He succumbed to throat cancer at the age of 69 on March 8, 1993 in Oakland, California. He is survived by his sons, Donald and Derek.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Nice little
Yeah.
end of the February month, Black
Yeah.
History Month fact right there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I appreciate that right there, my brother.
Right.
All right. Guess what, y'all? We always tell
We
y'all.
got 2?
We always
All
tell
right.
y'all to come down here and check us out. You know,
Right,
get on the
right.
show with us. You know, 'cause we do
Right.
our live show here down at Sub Zero.
Right.
We got a few people who then came in and was watching the show and want to just bring them on and let them ask a few questions real quick. Mm-hmm. As soon as super producer pan us out
I
real
need to
quick,
move a little more.
we're gonna bring our guests on.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to talk about this Devontae Davis fight too, y'all, before we
Right.
get up out of here.
Right.
All right,
Hello?
all right.
Hello,
Who we got here? Who we got here?
my name's
Yeah.
Carmine.
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 name's Isaac. Nice to meet you guys.
All right.
Oh, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, man.
Carmine and Isaac, right?
Yeah.
All right.
My brother name is Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh, your birthday ain't in December, is it? Oh,
It's in June. It's in June.
June what?
June 21st.
all right. We're going to get along then.
Yeah,
I like my brother. I like him. Don't get me wrong. So what's going on, fellas? What
Yes.
kind of questions y'all got for us?
All right. So he was saying,
I was saying that, do you think you could take the most mediocre player from today's league and put him back in the late 80s, 90s, and they'd be like top tier?
No.
No, definitely not.
No.
You said mediocre.
Yeah,
Now,
like you take like Jordan Poole, for example. From
Like who?
today's Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. No,
Jordan
he's
Poole
trash.
would not make it.
Yeah,
You don't
he
think
would-
so?
You don't think
No.
Did you see how Draymond Green punched him in his eye?
Yeah, I
He's
did.
soft as cotton.
He's too soft.
Yeah, he's
That-
soft
well,
as
see,
cotton.
The thing with the old school, it was more physical.
Yeah.
Yes.
The league now is so soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
and
So-
you have to think about those old school players. I mean, I can go back to the '60s and you know
Man.
the '70s, and a lot of those old school players, You know, they played during the season, but after the season, these guys were insurance salesmen,
Yeah.
garbage truck guys. You know, they did all the everyday work.
Absolutely.
These guys now,
Yeah.
you know, soon as they get 2 hours of playing time, what do? They go back to their mansions or
You
whatever.
got Joel Embiid. He's not
Yeah.
even playing.
Oh, Embiid's a bum,
Yeah,
man. He's a bum.
Embiid didn't play the okie doke on Philly, man.
Yeah,
He wanted to get- he
got
wanted to get
that big
paycheck.
contract. What, about 300 million?
Well,
Yeah.
I was from my point of view, I was thinking it's the three-pointer. You know, it changed the game completely.
But
So like,
the three-pointer changed the game because they soft and don't want to go in the middle.
okay,
Right.
I can see that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see
Yeah, right.
that.
It's so easy. Then you can't. I mean, it's like this is a foul.
Yeah.
See,
Right.
back in the day, this is hand checking.
Right.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They wasn't calling that.
Yeah,
right
20
there.
years ago, that was
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
check.
Now you know
You
what I'm
know.
saying. A
You
foul,
can't even land near him now.
Yeah, a foul is
No.
getting clothesline.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
It was more like WWE.
I can
Yes.
see that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
What you got, Isaac?
I agree with that. You know, sometimes I like to think that college basketball is more fun because these are kids trying to make it to the
Oh, yeah.
NBA. They're trying to become the best.
Right.
So they get physical. They get to that point where they can be such good players. But then they go into the NBA, and then there's LeBron James. I mean, he's 40. You know.
Yeah.
Even though he's
Yeah,
super
look
good,
at, look
everybody's
at him.
super old, and
He-
they don't
look at
care too
LeBron
much.
James. He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
And this past month, he's averaged 28
Yeah.
and 12.
Man,
You know,
come on,
for
man.
40.
Yeah.
40,
Come on.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have him over Jordan?
of course.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
do.
different type of game, and you know, a lot
Yeah.
of people don't look at the schematics of when Jordan started winning.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They
Right.
see Jordan winning all these championships, but until Scottie Pippen came, Jordan wasn't winning nothing. Until Phil Jackson
Right.
came, Jordan
Right.
wasn't winning nothing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? anywhere LeBron has been,
Yeah.
he's dominating.
Absolutely.
He's
You know what I'm saying?
he's been in the playoffs every year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So only
100%.
maybe about
Yeah.
1 or 2 years they've
Yeah.
been with the Lakers. They've been, I don't know what
Yeah.
they was doing with
Yeah.
their roster, boy.
Yeah, AD getting injured every other day.
Man.
Oh,
so what
yeah.
y'all think? So what y'all think about the Luka trade? Y'all like
Oh,
Luka? Y'all like
I-
Luka?
You know
they
what?
got to steal. I mean,
Yeah.
they just need to match the playmaking with
Yeah.
LeBron.
Okay.
I mean, he could throw that ball down the court. I saw a play the other day. He literally threw it
Through
full
the length
court.
of the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it-
But here's
passer.
the thing. Here's the thing. So when Luka Doncic came to LA, the media automatically said, "This is Luka's team." You know, they said it's Luka's team. Look here, until number 23 hangs it up, it's
Right.
still gonna be
It's
his team.
LeBron's
Yeah.
team.
It's still
Oh, yeah.
LeBron's team.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Because
so.
but I mean, the last game when they just played, oh my God, who was they just playing the other day? I was
Dallas?
watching the game. No, it wasn't Dallas.
Denver. Was it Denver? Yeah, because they put the chokehold on Jokic.
Was it Denver the other day?
Yeah.
Well, I remember Denver. I seen that game, but no, they just had a game. Was it yesterday or?
Oh,
Friday?
yeah. Because I watched the game.
Yeah, because, I mean, if y'all really pay, Luka's not hitting his threes like he
No.
used to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right now, I mean, he's getting by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not as much as a steal as the media
Yeah,
made it
because
out
now
to be.
when the playoffs actually start, he's going to have to be on his game. He's going to have to be
Yes.
in much better shape than what he's in, and he's going to have to hit them threes.
Yes.
'Cause that's
Because you
gonna
know
hurt.
what? If you compare LeBron and Luka, at the end of the game, LeBron is the go-to guy.
Oh,
You know?
100%.
And he's got a lot more win
Yeah.
at 40 than what Luka got at 26.
Right,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
Luka's tired at the end of the game. You know,
Yeah, and that was one of
Yeah.
the reasons they
he's
traded him.
bleeding sweat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
So y'all think they're going to go far in the playoffs with
I mean, they're definitely gonna go. I mean, just because LeBron, I think they're gonna go far. But I don't know if Luka's gonna put too much work to the team, like as of right
well,
now.
you know what?
It's not.
You know what? He need to take a page, and I don't know if he is or isn't, but he need to take a page out of LeBron. Work on that body.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, work on that body, cause
And the West
You know.
isn't nearly as competitive as the East, though. I mean, the East is
You don't think so?
The top 3 teams in the East this year are crazy.
yeah,
So who-
Boston,
so
Cleveland,
who y'all think
and
gonna come
who?
out of the East?
New York.
Knicks.
Yeah,
The Knicks.
Well, I'm not worried about the Knicks.
Me either.
They up and
Me either.
down. They up and down.
I don't like the Knicks. He
I
loves them.
think
Knicks is good.
Boston.
They got a good team, but they
I
just
hate to
up
say it,
and
but I
down.
think Boston's gonna come out the.
Ooh,
come
I got
out
the Cavs.
East. You know,
Cavs are.
Sneaky
I
sneaker,
mean,
baby.
you know,
Cavs
the
is
Cavs are tough.
Did you see what the Cavs did the other day?
They just
They
came
was down
back
by
from
25
23.
points, bro,
Yes.
and came back and beat them.
Yes.
Came
But-
back and beat them in Boston.
But
I'm saying.
that's
That's
regular
what I'm
season. That's regular season. When the playoffs come, you elevate your game.
Yeah,
Can Cleveland do that?
they elevated
Boston
last
has
year.
shown they've done that and won a championship.
But think
you
about
know,
it.
and they didn't lose anybody. They still got the same team, and them boys are still balling. And even Porzingis,
Yeah.
he didn't play last year.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
look at him.
He-
He balling out.
Yeah.
You know, that's just an addition to what they didn't have last year when they won it.
But you got to think about it though. Cleveland was in it last year. They was balling
were.
last year.
They were.
They was balling in the
Yeah,
playoffs
they were
last
balling.
year. You know what I'm saying? So now that
But-
them younger guys done got that experience and understand what's going on the floor now.
Yeah. You hear what Donovan-
Now you see why they the top of the East right now though.
Yeah.
So
Darius
they gonna-
Garland and Donovan Mitchell.
But Garland,
Yeah.
man, come on,
Yeah,
man.
Garland.
Man.
I like Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
That's who
yeah.
I like.
Yeah,
That's
he
who
can
I
shoot.
like.
The boys
can
is
shoot.
balling.
Yeah, I like
They
Evan
all
I mean,
Mobley.
they got it all around. They got defense, offense.
And then they got
everything.
what's the name with the big fro?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's got the headband.
Yeah, where's the headman?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
forget his name.
You know,
Yeah.
he's gonna get you
Is it
some
Earl or
rebounds.
something like
Yeah.
that?
Nah.
That ain't Earl. I know who you're talking about too, but
Yeah.
I just.
But
yeah.
he's gonna get you some rebounds. He might not give you a lot of points, but he's down there to get you in the paint.
Tough.
Megan.
That's tough.
That's right. That's how we do it. Nothing but love, baby. Nothing
Yeah,
but love.
nothing but.
But
yeah.
honestly, I don't think Milwaukee gonna do too much.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? But it's between Cleveland,
But-
Boston.
But you
and,
know who the sleeper?
Honestly, I'm gonna say I gotta put the Pacers in there.
I was just getting ready to say.
I gotta
I was
put
just
the
getting
Pacers
ready to
in
say.
there.
I was just getting ready to say. You
I've
know
been
who
on
the
they
sleeper
head.
is?
I've been on their
It's
head
the
this
Indiana
year.
Pacers.
Yeah, I've been on their head a lot this year because
Yeah.
you know certain players ain't been consistent like they need to be, but they've been playing some good ball.
I'm saying Halliburton has a great game, and then
Yeah, you know what
Nothing.
I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying.
That's scoring almost 30 this game and only scoring 10 this game.
Right.
That's not gonna
Right.
do it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But
you need the whole team.
But you know who's the I wouldn't say assassin, but the guy that don't get enough credit.
TJ McConnell.
No, the Canadian.
Oh, Pascal Siakam.
No,
No.
Pascal Siakam's from Cameroon.
Oh yeah.
which one?
Not Matherin, the other one that's from Canada. Starts.
Like how they mix it up every now and then.
No, what's his name?
It's sad that I don't even watch Pacer games like that.
I know.
Yeah, and I watch Pacer games.
I watch bits and pieces of them. They be
I watch
annoying me.
Pacer
Oh,
games.
I think I know who you're talking. Wait, he a rookie last year?
No, he's in his third year now.
Oh, you talking about the one little dude with the braids?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, Nimhard.
Nimhard,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know
yeah.
he was Canadian.
Yeah, help the old guys out, okay?
I don't even watch the Pacers like that either.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I watch the Pacers. Me and my brother, we talk,
Yeah.
while the Pacer game is going on, 'cause
Yeah.
he's a big Pacer fan. I like the Pacers, but I'm a Laker fan.
Only reason I know Nimhard, I'm a Knicks fan. I can't even lie. I'm a Knicks fan, and he hit that buzzer beater
Yeah, yeah.
last year. Yeah. that
Oh,
was
I'm
tough.
sorry.
Hey, his
for you.
brother's tough at Gonzaga. I think it's Gonzaga or BYU.
I don't know.
Yeah, he got a brother playing.
Okay.
He
Probably
ballin'.
is. I mean, he's tough himself. You're right. He is an assassin. I will
Yeah,
say.
yeah. They give him the defensive assignment, him and the other guy.
Yeah.
Help me out, young fella.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about because I
Yeah.
thought it was
They get the defensive assignments.
I know.
But
And then they're just and then it's all about having a good bench. They have a good bench.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? They can rotate easily. They can
Yes.
keep that whole bench on the floor 2 quarters and they'd be fine.
Did you see when Obi Toppin took that ball
Oh,
off the?
I love Obi. I love
You
Obi.
know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here like, okay.
Yeah.
And they all
You know,
You
it was-
talking about the under the legs?
Good point.
Under the legs alley oop? Did you see that the other day?
yes.
That was awesome.
But that was soft, man.
It was awesome to watch.
I mean, it was awesome to watch, but it was still a soft dunk, man. I want him to.
Throw it down.
Yeah, you know.
Well, since we got some younger people people here.
Yes, sir.
What did y'all think about the All-Star game? Did y'all like that little setup they had with this team against this team? And how did y'all feel about that?
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
I want them to go back.
You didn't watch
You didn't watch
You
it?
ain't
You missed nothing.
I started watching it. I tuned out. I just wasn't feeling it.
It
Yeah.
kept you uninterested.
Yeah.
You know, so many
Yeah.
commercials and everything. Yeah.
East versus West is what it's all like. It should
always
be.
be.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
in the past 2 years, it has. Wasn't it like LeBron?
Well, him and KD picked,
Yeah,
different
yeah.
team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but they
I
selected from the votes.
Votes.
Yeah.
Those
I
that
could
were
even deal with
voted.
that, but this what they did this year. I really didn't.
Nah,
I really didn't.
I was not vibing with it.
nah.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I kept getting up, running to the kitchen, and get
Yeah.
something out of the refrigerator or whatever.
Even I was like, I watched the 3-point contest, dunk contest. I was like, biggest waste of my time.
Biggest was,
It's not even fun
It was
anymore.
boring.
They
Right.
pick people that aren't really gonna. I mean, Matt McClung, he's won the last 3 times, but he signed 1-day contracts.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody watches him play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
G League boy
But now,
coming in,
like I said earlier, now these guys are saying, "Well, I'm gonna get in the dunk contest now." John Morant and
Yeah.
and
Ain't none of them gonna be the dunk contest next year.
No,
Guarantee
dang.
you.
Y'all's
Ain't
on the
none of 'em.
comeback. He is
Yeah.
doing great right now.
I would
who?
say that
John
too.
John
Morant.
Morant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he better. His teammate taking over
Yeah,
his team.
look at all that money he lost for the stupidness.
Boy,
You know.
Because Bane been balling.
But I tell you
know what I'm saying? Him and
who I
Jackson
like.
Jr.
Who I like on Memphis team? Zach Edey.
Oh,
Zach Edey.
He
Yeah.
ain't been doing bad.
Yes.
he just looks. Whenever I watch him play, he looks lazy to me.
I think it's his eyes. I think it's his eyes.
He just moves so slow.
Is it what?
His eyes. His face is just.
Yeah, he's kind of stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
you
just
know.
kind of looks lazy to me. You know what I
Not
mean?
to me, but because he's not the go-to guy. You know, you got him, you got Jaren Jackson Jr., and you got somebody else on that team that they go to. But
Yeah, Bane.
but he'll get down there and bang with you,
Right.
and he
Oh,
don't take
yeah.
no. You see, he almost got in a fight when, him and somebody got in a fight one of those games. He's like, nah, I
Trying
ain't
to
backing
mess-
down for
try-
you.
trying
You
to
know,
mess-
trying to punk me. No, it ain't happening.
right.
You know.
Right.
So-
Yeah. I mean, I don't like seeing people get rebounds over him because they shouldn't be.
That's
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what makes me think he's kind of lazy
That's
about
what
it.
I meant from the league now
Yeah.
compared to the league back in the day. Akeem Olajuwon was that tall. You come in there trying
Right.
to get a rebound on Akeem, that ain't
No,
happening.
it
You know
ain't
what I'm
happening.
saying?
Matumbo,
Shaq,
Shaq.
Ewing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That wasn't happening back then. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
can go back further. Willis Reed. I can go way back.
Yeah.
They need to fix the fouls. I mean, it's hard to sit through an NBA game at this
Yeah.
point. It
Yeah.
really is. Like, you can't even land close to the guy. It's a foul.
I know.
I
I
can't.
know.
You can't even look
And
at
it's
him wrong.
flop city too.
I know.
Man.
Well, they added the flop call and they don't ever call it.
No.
The tech, they don't ever call it. I've seen it called once in.
And you know what I hate about the NBA is the
the challenge?
The
I
replays.
hate it.
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't give any credence
But
or credibility to the refs.
But the refs don't need
Yeah.
no credibility. They blow the calls all the time. They
Yeah.
make
Yeah, but
stupid
still,
calls.
that makes them
It
look.
just shows,
That makes them look even weaker.
Yeah.
But that's because they be making bad calls. That's what they knew it wasn't no foul. They call them fouls for no
Yeah.
reason. You know what I'm saying?
It's commercial break after commercial break because
Yeah.
of them now. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What we looking at time? Oh, well, we
Yeah.
got the bow nose in. We
Yeah.
talked about it a lot.
Still
Fellas, what
gotta
y'all know
talk
about
about the
boxing?
fight.
Did y'all watch the fight last night? Because I got to talk about this fight real quick.
I saw clips of it on my phone today, but I mean, I don't know.
Y'all like Devontae Day? Who y'all like in the boxing right
I
now?
don't really watch boxing.
I don't really watch boxing.
Y'all don't watch boxing?
Yeah. I didn't know the fight was on if
So
I
y'all
had
do
known.
UFC?
UFC.
I watch a little bit of
UFC
UFC.
over-
I could catch a little bit of UFC.
Okay. Hold on. These guys are great. Are they replacing the other two guys?
Reggie, did you see that?
Boy.
Lil J, did you see that? Oh, man. They could be.
You know what I'm saying? The replacements,
could
man.
be.
Y'all remember that movie, The Replacements, boy?
Yeah.
Hey, it can happen
Keanu
here.
Reeves.
Right here on Sports Spot. But yeah, I got to get into that fight though, man, because Gervonta, man, as much as they've been hyping him up about how good he is, his knockout punch and all that, Roach was giving it to him.
Yeah.
Roach was
But-
giving it to him.
But here's the thing. To me, how long has he been fighting? How long he been in the pro game?
Ooh, sure. He done had about 30 fights. That was
Yeah, so after 30 fights, man, do you think he may have diminished a little bit or anything? I mean, you saw the fight. Do you think like?
You know, he's still young. He's in his early 30s. He ain't nothing
but
diminished.
that's old in terms of
Ooh.
boxing. In the 30s, that's old in terms of boxing.
Wears down your
in
body.
boxing terms.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for real. Seriously.
I don't think you can go past
Seriously.
35.
So you telling me, you know what I'm saying? Somebody walk up on you and you was 30, you wasn't gonna put them hands on it?
I mean,
That's different. That's different. That's different.
Ain't
yeah.
that different? Hey, you
yeah,
talk-
I'm gonna give him the two piece.
You talk that
You
talk,
know,
you better be able to
I'm
walk
gonna give
that
him the
walk.
two
You
piece
know what
now.
I'm saying? Because he be running his mouth a lot,
Yeah.
though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you talking about you
But
gonna do
it's-
this dude like
it's
this, and do this
showmanship.
dude like that, but it's showmanship, but you got to still step in that ring and show you
Right.
handle your business, though.
Right.
I mean, he had some good punches, you know what I'm saying? He put on a good fight, but hey, I still think Roach kind of gave it to him, though.
Oh, here's a little sad note though. Here's a little sad note about boxing though. Here's a little sad note. I saw the other day. Of course, y'all don't remember, but Wilfredo Benitez. He's a vegetable now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a light heavyweight boxer in the
Yeah,
80s.
yeah.
Yeah.
All them blows to the
My
head.
dad,
them
my
blows.
dad loved boxing growing up.
Yeah.
I just-
Ask
I-
him about Wilfredo Benitez.
All right.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, he's a vegetable now.
I mean, I guess that's the only thing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? You kind of right about that because you're getting a lot of blows to the head.
Yeah.
And 30 fights is a lot of fights. So, I mean, that's why you got to have some defense.
I mean, you look at Larry Holmes, you know, even though he's 60, but do you hear him speak?
Hey, man, but, I mean,
You know,
you got to still, okay, I know you said 30 was old, but you got to think about it. George Foreman was, what, almost 50 when he knocked Michael Moore out?
yeah.
Come on now, you know
Michael
what I'm saying?
Michael Moore took a dive.
No,
Yes,
man,
he
Foreman put
did.
that.
Nah, he took a dive, just like Donnie Lalonde took a dive with Sugar Ray Leonard. You know,
Why
think
would
about
Michael
that.
Moore take a dive when he was the heavyweight
Well,
champion?
well, he still got big bank.
Not as much as he would have.
Nah, it's like if he'd have won the fight, he got more.
Man, he took a dive, man. I watched that
So you
fight.
said
now.
somebody slid himself under the table?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, man. Oh, no.
Something, man. I watched that fight. I remember that fight quite well. And then, you know, ain't no way George Foreman, because he was beating George Foreman like he stole something.
But George
you
used to
know?
get hit like that all the time when he was
Yeah.
younger. And he was taking them punches from Ali and them, you know what I'm saying? And Frazier
Ali,
and them.
you know,
what I'm saying?
Ali put the rope of dope on him. But Ali, if you think about it, here's a little history fact. Ali done that with Ron Lyles, the same thing. Ron Lyles, back in 71 or 72, he done the same thing. Let Ron Lyles get tired, and then boom, 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 took him out, you know.
And that's all.
Yeah.
That's all Foreman did to the young boy.
Okay, you know.
Yeah,
so,
honestly, that's what Roach did too. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah.
fight with Devontae Davis, he basically just played the role reversal.
Mm-hmm.
He let him win the first few fights, and in the last few, 6 rounds
Right.
or whatever, he started fighting. So
right.
But
And I give you that. He's in his 30s, so now he has to manage his fights. You know, he can't come out like in the first 2 rounds and think he gonna just dominate like he used to.
Well, he never came out of dominant. He always
Yeah.
lost the first 3-4 rounds, and,
Yeah.
and then he started knocking boys out. But it's cool. But check this out, y'all. It's been a great show. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I want to thank you guys,
to
Isaac.
meet you.
All right,
Isaac
Carmine and Isaac.
Carmine, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for,
Yeah.
stepping in and hanging out with us for a minute. We want to send a shout out again, Sub-Zero Ice Cream, 47 South Illinois Street. Come on down and check us out every Sunday, 6 p.m. Come in, sit down with us. Yeah, it could be you sitting here with Isaac.
It's a
Carmine.
vibe. It's a
Yeah.
vibe.
They might be the
Yeah.
replacements up in here, you know what I'm saying?
James and Reggie, y'all better watch out.
Yeah, we thank y'all for tuning in. Man, I can't even get it
Yeah.
out, man.
Yeah.
It's been that February just been bad.
Yes,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
has.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all next Sunday, 6 o'clock. Sports Spot in the his house.
Peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Gold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James. Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James. Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James. Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bold, Reggie, Smooth, Little James. Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?